Okay, I've had a few people ask me what I actually do. Um, this will give you an example. This is a project I'm working on at the moment. These are locations of buildings and where they are within buildings because of the physical assets. Um, won't mean a lot to most people, but these are basically what they are. Fire alarm systems, fire doors, anything that's in a building that needs maintenance ends up on this register. There's different types of maintenance which we'll come across. This is the SFG20, which is a standard within the industry, which is linked to an SFG20 code. This code actually links to a maintenance regime, which gives you a starting point of what maintenance you should be doing. Then you have different types of compliance, which is statutory, mandatory, etc., etc. Then you have uniclass data, which is mapped to SFG20 as well. And then they have barcodes and QR codes, depending on what they are. Manufacturer information. Then we get into its power usage, what gases it holds, etc., etc. And then we get into, so the reason the gases are important is things like R22. It's sort of been outlawed in the UK, so if there's R22 on site, it needs to be replaced because it can't be maintained. Then you have condition codes of what the condition it is. Then there's other ratings going in here as well. I won't go into detail because I spend ages explaining to it. Access, whether it needs ladders, etc. to get to it. Then you're into asset risk. Is it going to fail? Yes, no. So let's just put an example in. Certain, but it's a fire door. Is it going to affect the entire building? The answer is no. So its risk is low. Simple as that. And then we get into a calculation that's a basic life cycle. How many years will you get out of it? There's two types of life cycle. There's one which is actually based on data that says it should last so many years. Then the other one is the actual life cycle of the asset you're looking at. And what you put in here is you'll put these calculations in relating to its cost, when it should be replaced, etc. And then it pushes it out into that year, which then gives you an output at the end of the sheet, which basically tells you how much you're going to spend in that year. Well, sorry, you can get calculations off the bottom of the sheet for each year, and then you get a total expenditure on that asset over its life cycle. So that's basically very basic version of what I do. It's a bit more complex than that, but yeah, that's what I do. I work on buildings. I analyze buildings. I see where they've got financial risks. I see where there's problems with the maintenance regimes, or identify what skills they need, what engineers they need. Basically make sure that the contracts are viable, but also everything is legally compliant, and they have all the maintenance regimes and know all their assets in the buildings. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching.